Hey all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Jo. I'm a brand ambassador for Redesign with Prima. I'm also an owner and artist at Click2Restore. In today's video, we will be working on a sideboard. We're working on with some resin, with decoupage, and I will show you how I saved this old piece and how I brought it back to life. I hope you enjoyed this video, so come along.
So we will be working on the sideboard today. You can see it's gorgeous. It has two compartments on the sides, two drawers. This is how the top looks like. It's a solid piece, but it has scratches. It has veneer that is loose. It's really broken off. I tried putting in the wood glue to fix it, but you can see it's really damaged. So I will be working on the sides of this sideboard and on the front and the top. So when I opened this drawer, I could see something inside. These were the items that were already there. Probably the seller forgot to take them out. So we will be starting to clean this out and then removing the hardware. I will leave them aside for now and decide if I really want to use that or we replace it. So this is the mold, which is called water lace, and I will be using this with the casting resin. It is a fast drying casting resin, which dries in about 5 to 10 minutes. This has two liquids, part A and part B, which I'm mixing in equal proportions and will be pouring it into the molds. So I will be making molds and putting it on this sideboard on the sides to fix the falling veneer. So I poured the resin and let it sit for 10 minutes and it was ready. You can see I'm just going to pull it out from the mold and it has come out beautiful, right? So now I'm going to just put some Gorilla wood glue, and it's amazing wood glue. Just spreading it out and going to put it on the side where the veneer is loose. So I have put some glue underneath the veneer, and now I'm covering that part with these resin molds. So I made two molds out of it. I'm going to cut the extra out and glue this back on the side to cover the lower end of the side of the sideboard. So I'm going to just leave it with the clamps and let it to dry. In the meanwhile, we will start working on the sideboard. So first thing is sanding this piece down. I'm using a 220 grit sanding block. So sanding it completely, the top nicely, degreasing it before we start to paint it. So sanding is done. I'm going to be using the baby wipes and wiping this whole piece down to free it of any dust, any residue, and then we will begin to paint. So for painting, I am using black color mixed with brown from Fusion Mineral Paint. I've taken both the colors on my brush and just kind of blending it into the dark stained wood. So I'm letting a little bit of wood see through the paint and kind of creating a very organic look on the sideboard because we will be using decoupage paper and that I want that to blend into the paint. so the poly is dry now, and it's firm, it's glued nicely to the wood. Now I'm just going to paint it, and I have done 3 coats of paint to cover it completely in the black paint. And after my 3rd coat, this is how it looks like, and I'm going to paint the side and blend it into the poly. Finished painting, this is ready, so let's move on to decoupage. So the paper that I'm using today is A1 decoupage paper, that is Feathers in the Flow. It's a gorgeous paper with browns and coppers, and you can see white florals with green leaves. So when you take it out of the packaging, you can see the lines. What I do is I put it on a hanger, and then I steam it out. I steam the wrinkles out, and it's super easy. It just takes about a minute or two to free it from any wrinkles, and then it is ready to be put onto the furniture. As you can see, it's free of any lines, the wrinkles. So let's apply it. I'm using the decoupage gel in matte because I don't want any sheen, so I've chosen matte for this. I am measuring it on the inside where I haven't painted, and I'm going to just cut out that particular part of the decoupage paper, and I'm going to apply that using the decoupage gel. Just 1 coat of the gel, but I make sure I am applying the gel and covering the entire part of the wood, because if I'm going to leave any section, then it will not stick. So just 1 coat, and then I am going to put the decoupage paper and press it down using a plastic, a shrink wrap. So you can use any plastic to press down the decoupage paper, and it just goes on very smoothly with it. So I sealed it in Fusion Matte Top Coat. You can see how the resin has dried out. The decoupage paper, I put a new hardware which has a tinge of copper in it, which kinds of blends in into the decoupage paper and the black paint.
I hope you enjoyed the transformation, the makeover process of the vintage sideboard. I hope you learned something new. If you have any question, you can leave in the comment section and we will get back to you. All the links to the products are there in the description, so you can go and purchase the resin, the decoupage gel, and the decoupage paper. I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.